One day, I was sitting there, and I was like, hey, no, it would be cool if I made a video game. And then I realized I don't know how to make one of those, but I'll do it anyway. It's not going to be that hard. So the first thing I needed to do was download something to make a game. Because, like, make a game making software is kind of important to making the game. So I went with Unreal Engine. So I opened up this engine, which is Unreal, and then realized it is completely real and it is actually not Unreal, and they lied to me. So anyway, I made a little guy. I made him walk. I made him sprint with stamina from a YouTube video. Uh, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Then, 3 seconds later, I realized I hated it and did not want to use Unreal. Okay, next engine. What about Unity? Yeah, let's do that. So I opened up this Unity and it was also real, but they didn't lie to me. So I stared at my screen for like 5 hours and then realized I had no idea what I was doing. So I looked up a YouTube video. The video kind of helped. Like I knew how to move around, add objects, stuff like that. But also I realized I don't know how to make a game, but I do know how to model. That's a lie. I don't. So I looked up another YouTube video. They told me to use Blender, and then I made this thing. So you know that thing we just made? It's useless because we don't even have anything in our game yet. So I was like, okay, I'll just make a movement system. Oh no, I don't know how to make that. So what did I do? I looked up a YouTube video because, yeah, and then I came across this guy called Dave Game Development. Pretty much all of my code is just I just stole it from him, but like, so I stole his code and I made this little thing, and it can move. Wow. But you see, the thing about that is that's still not cool. So I followed more of this man's tutorials, and I added crouching, and basically it's just you just scale them down and make them slower, and then I added sprinting, which is just make them faster, and then I added slope movement. Except I just lied to you, and I didn't add slope movement. I thought I did, but I did it wrong. And then I had to spend 6 hours later figuring it out. Okay, next thing. So I was thinking, okay, all that movement is cool. I want more movement for my movement. So grappling hook. We make grappling hook. Now, Dave Game Development has something about a grappling hook, but like Danny also does, and I like Danny. Yeah, I like him. He's literally a little cute little Danny. So I stole his code this time. See, it's like so his grappling hook worked fine. So I decided I'd tweak some of the values and everything would work great. And so I tweaked them to what I liked. And then, oh, oh no. Okay. So I changed my values back to Danny's values and everything works and it's cool. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to like change other people's code. Like, bro. Okay, so we have this basic movement system. But I need more things in this game because I can't just do that. That's not even fair. What? Come on. So what I did was I decided I just add guns. Now guns are probably a lot easier to make than humans because like they're just like normal little things and they're not like living. No, shut up. Absolutely not. I am gonna crash out. If I have to make one of those little guns again, I might rip my eyeballs out. I might start. Okay, sorry for that. And it wasn't even that bad. Basically, I hopped on that Dave game development grind, looked at this video called Making Guns or something, I don't know, and then I like added them. Except I just lied to you, and I didn't add them because I didn't want guns like that. I wanted guns that actually shoot a projectile, not little, not that like Fortnite guns. I don't want Fortnite guns. I want those cute, cute like Carlson guns, like those them ones in Carlson. So I searched on YouTube for like 3 hours. I know, terrible work. How hard was it really to look at YouTube videos looking for? It was annoying. Okay, it was just annoying. I didn't like it. It was hard. So basically, I found this other video by like, I don't know, like an off-brand Dave game development, and I added it. But the balls destroyed the gun whenever you shot it, and they also destroyed objects, and I was like, nah, I don't like all that. Well, that's fine. I can just make my own gun with my own code. I know how to code. I've literally spent this whole video learning that. So I like spent like 3 hours or something. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. I made the guns. It was pretty easy. Except I actually didn't, and I lied to you again. Sorry. I know I'm kind of playing. I'm kind of being like Unreal Engine, being a little liar. So I just gave up. Was this really it? Is this all I could do? I saw no way of going forward, but I also saw no way of going backwards. So I just stood where I was and didn't move or touch the project for 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I booted up the project yet again. And this time, I was gonna make those guns no matter what. So I looked for a YouTube video, extremely with much difficulty, you know how one does. So I searched for like 2 more hours, realized Dave Game Development literally already had a 2-part series about exactly what I was looking for, and I wasted my time. So I followed his little series and made the guns, and it was actually really good. So I did the second part, and everything worked fine. But I still needed to have a little way to like drop them and like pick up different guns. So he had another tutorial for that. So I followed that one, and it's working. What the heck? So I spent like some like 2 hours trying to figure out how to fix the guns. They're like whenever you pick them up, so they're not doing that. Turns out I had two little buttons that weren't clicked, and after I clicked them, literally everything worked and nothing was wrong. I rewatched the video. He told me to. He literally told me to make the buttons exactly how they were, and I just had to change them to what I thought made more sense. And I literally soloed Dave Game Development. Like, it's not even fair. So I made two little guns. One was a pistol, and I made a little model for that. And the model definitely didn't take me 3 hours. That would be crazy. And I made a little shotgun. You can like shoot under you, and you go flying, like recoil, and it was cool. I wanted to add one more mechanic to the game before I like finished the video. So I was like, okay, what's next on the Dave Game Development page? And I saw sliding, and I was like, okay, I'll just add sliding. 6 hours later, I realized my slope movement is messed up, and everything's working. It's cool. Okay, it is time to make a map because currently you're just kind of running around this little square and you're like running around. I don't even actually know what's happening. So I made the map, except I don't know how to make maps. So it's just boxes and you're in a little. It's actually disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Now I need to find out what this game is even going to be about. So I asked Chat GPT, give me a good idea. Huh, how about Echoes of Eternity? Mid idea. How about Midnight Mirage? Okay, bro, quit yapping. Make it fast paced. Okay, bro, your ideas suck. Okay, you'll love this one. Tiny Titans. It's a light-hearted strategy game. Okay, bro, quit yapping. believe it or not, ChatGPT actually did help me, and I did come up with an idea for the game. Tell you that in the next episode if you really want it. I don't know. Okay, so now our game has pretty much everything we need except for like levels, but I can make a part 2 if you want. But it doesn't have enemies, and I need enemies. So Dave Game Development comes in clutch yet again, and I follow his tutorial perfectly. I make these cute little enemies. It doesn't work. Why would it work? Why? I don't know why would it work. Why? Why would it work? Whatever. I'll just do a quick 3-week time skip. You know, everything's working. It's cool. I fixed it in that one stream I made that 6 people watched. Yeah, go look at that if you want to know how I fixed the stupid freaking enemies. Oh my gosh. Stream I made that 6 people watched. Uh, yeah, go look at that if you want to know how I fixed the stupid freaking enemies. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it's actually good, actually. Okay, well, yeah.